4.3 netch code for the Wrathstone DLC. Now keep in mind, this is the public test server. This is not the final thing, okay? So there might and possibly will be changes till it goes live. So don't change anything yet, just wait. And check out my website, I gotcha covered, okay? When this will go live. So a lot of stuff, 2 new dungeons, we will run them afterwards, after we've gone through the patch notes and created a character. New item set, so the first cool thing. In the Frost Vault, that's one of the dungeons. Icy Conjurer. Spell Pen, pretty nice. Applying a minor debuff to your enemy summons a non-reflectable Ice Wraith that will charge into your enemy, dealing 90k frost damage over 4 seconds. This effect can occur every 12 seconds. Basically 9k damage for 4 seconds. That's not bad. But yeah, it's how fast is the Ice Wraith? Is it dumb like the normal pets? You know, we don't really know. But let's see how it looks. Zogwin's Warband. When you deal critical damage with a light or heavy attack, you gain a stack of precision, increasing your weapon critical by 129 for 10 seconds, up to 10 stacks max. Max stacks, you also gain minor force, increasing your critical damage done by 10%. Weapon crit penetration. This is not bad. It's basically 1290. It's not as much as Yokida, right? Yokida is more. And you have the minor force anyway. Yeah. Maybe it's good for PvP though, I don't know. You need to deal critical damage over light and heavy. Then we have Mighty Glacier. A lot of stats here. When you cast a snare or immobilize ability or hit the target with a snare or immobilize ability, you and up to 11 group members gain a major resolve and major ward. Not bad. Increasing your physical resistance by 5280. Okay, it's not bad. Bye bye, Poseidon. 2k for advancing Yokida. Yeah, okay. So this is kind of meh. This is nice if your group doesn't have like the resistance buffs. Not bad. You can permanently keep it up. So yeah. Now the monster mask. Ooh, that's a lot. What? 3 one-piece bonus stats? I don't know. Can Zenimax not count? To 2. It's like with Judon. This is basically a 5-piece set. You have 1, 2, 3, 4 bonuses. 1, 1, 1. I guess, sure. When you block an attack, you gain an energy charge stack up to 1 stack per second. When you gain 6 charge, you release the energy, restoring 5400 stamina magic and healing for 5000. After releasing the charge, you cannot regain new charge for 14 seconds. Okay, so it has kind of like a long cooldown. But yeah. They kind of run out of ideas, I guess. It's not... Let's see how it is. I mean, it could be nice. But, well, you need to block. You need to block. So most likely it's not gonna tick every 1 second. Yeah, it's a tank set, but will it be useful? Probably not. Unless you really want... There's probably better sustain sets. Unless... I mean... I'm not sure. Like, if the one-piece bonus is all those 3... I don't think this is correct. Because usually if they have that many bonuses... Then this bonus will usually go on the second one. Otherwise you can wear a one-piece bonus from Dummy House and a one-piece bonus from this. It would give you 3 stats that would be broken. Ah, okay, now I see it. Now I see it. Yeah, they cut the stats in half, huh? Okay. Yeah, okay. That makes sense. God fucking damn it. Yeah, the stats are usually higher. Okay, so it's basically like a prismatic enchant, huh? Yeah, it's basically like a prismatic enchant. Okay. Yeah, okay. That makes sense. Okay. Not bad. Something new, why not? Depths of Malatar. When you... Oh, this is not the dungeon. Okay, Auroran's Thunder. When you damage a nearby enemy with a single target ability, you summon a cone of lightning from your chest for 3 seconds. Dealing 1300 shock damage every 0.5 seconds with the enemy in the cone. proc set. It's actually pretty decent damage. But the question is, how big is the cone? We will see. Scavenging Demise. When you deal critical poison damage to an enemy, summon the Scavenging Maw, who after 2 seconds attacks the enemy, dealing 7k poison damage and inflicting minor vulnerability for 15 seconds. Scavenging Maw. How does that... Is that the Maw again? Like this Maw mob? Yeah, again a proc set. Like, dude. Give us some new stats. Frozen Watcher. Summon a blizzard around you while blocking, inflicting 1000 frost damage every 1 second to enemies within your blizzard. Your blizzard has a 15% chance of inflicting chilled. Okay, blizzard sounds cool. It's again a proc set. It doesn't seem to have a cooldown. That's basically the moment you start blocking, the blizzard will start appearing. That could be cool though. So you have Hurricane, you have the blizzard when you block. It will not do a lot of damage, right? But it might look very fashionable. Symphony of Blades. So this is a monster mask. When you heal an ally whose primary resource is under 50%, grant them Meridia's favor, restoring 2300 of that resource every 1 second for 6 seconds. That's not bad. It's actually really strong. It has a long cooldown. On the other hand, if a lot of people run this, it could stack up. Yeah. The frozen thingy, the frozen watcher, yeah, that could definitely... With a warden, it will definitely be good. And you can amp up the damage easily, right? With modifiers and shit, so it's gonna be nice. So those were the new ones. Let's keep moving. Otherwise, the video will be too long. A new battleground map, I'm all for that, nice. New collectible, the new arena lion pet. Oh, you can gain a pet now, okay. That's nice. The weapon outfit styles, blah blah blah, teams can be obtained the same way you can obtain blah blah blah. Well, they're still the same, no? Those new? Oh, those are weapons now, or what? The okay, weapons, okay, I see it. Now this is gonna get interesting here. Weapon, yeah, okay, that makes sense. It's nice. I like that. I wish they would give Imperial City sets like that, like outfit styles like that, so people have a reason to go there. Because you cannot trade them, so you need to farm that stuff by yourself, right? So I really wish they would add maybe some unique style to Xifkin, so it looks a little bit different, something like that. So just people have a reason to go to Imperial City. Because with Elsewhere, they will take out Imperial City. Take out of Cyrodiil, so it's a separate campaign, which will be nice. Okay, Cyrodiil set update. So they revamped some of the sets. I have a video on the race changes. Deadly Strike, old, useless, new. Increases damage of your physical, bleed, poison, and disease damage over time abilities by 14%. Okay, that's kind of strong. I mean, it's damage over time abilities, okay, but still. Basically, all stamina dots gonna get boosted. That's not bad. Could be nice. It's a full 5-piece though, so I'm not sure. It's a nice addition, I guess. I'm just happy it doesn't buff all damage, because God bless. Yeah. Some sort of dot dock. Definitely, yeah, for dot dock, this is gonna be really fucking strong. That is true. That's gonna be juicy as hell. And it has weapon damage, 2 weapon damage bonus. Also not bad. Yeah. Buffer of the Swift, new. Reduces damage you take from players by 10%. Okay, I guess, sure, whatever. Alessian Order increases immunity to disabling effect after using Break Free by 3 seconds. Oh, that's the old one. Increase your health recovery by 1% of your sum total physical and spell resistance. You actually could stack, if you have a lot of resistance, you could get a fuck ton of health recovery with that. Niche set, but I guess not bad. Then we have another one that they forgot to put the name. Generate an aura that causes you and 11 group members within the aura to take 10% less damage from projectiles. You can only be affected by 1 instance of Beckoning Steel. Okay, that's Beckoning Steel. Not bad, I guess, but the question is how big is the range? Is it 5 meter, 10 meter, 20 meter? If it has a huge radius, it's gonna be decent, I guess. But yeah, there's definitely better stuff around. New, when you heal yourself or an ally, remove 2 negative effects from them. If a negative effect was removed this way, your target restores 150 magicka. That's actually nice, okay. You could backbar this. Could be nice. Kind of like a mini purge. Magden Bell, yeah, okay. This together with the Netch, that's a good point. So you heal and you remove 3 negative effects. That's actually pretty nice. And you could backbar it, so that's a cool thing. Sentry, when you begin to crouch, gain stealth detection for 10 seconds. This effect can only be activated every 30 seconds. Okay, so when you basically teabag or crouch for a quick second, you gain kind of like a extra detection pot. They added a little bit more weapon damage to it, so because it has a long cooldown. Could also backbar this set, but I don't really see, unless you're in a big circ, maybe somebody wants to use it. Other than that, I can't really think of anything. Yeah. Curse Eater definitely looks nice, and the Deadly Strike set also looks kinda nice. It's nice that they revamped those sets, that they give some love to Citadel. Guild Trader, I will check that out later with a video, but they have some new UI improvements, which is very nice. Grit reward improvements, instead of only receiving materials from a lower tier than your crafting passive rank, you will now receive a distribution of material. Whatever. New motive. The Honor Guard motive is currently available to test from character templates and will begin dropping on the live Megazord on May 15th from completing Black Rose Prison. Oh, okay, that's cool. That's cool. I was wondering, like, why is nothing dropping there? Teabag detection, yeah. Achievements, nice. Champion points. So, champion points cap will not be increased anymore, okay? This is pretty sick and sexy. Elsewhere Prologue. Chester, all the festival stuff again, whatever. There's the juicy stuff. Nobody cares. Nope, nope, nope. Okay, maybe, no. It's a lot of stuff, man. God bless Gina who has to fucking write all that shit and bring it in order. Okay, here. Fix an issue where your ability bars could appear distinct from the actual weapon you were holding if you attempt to bar swap too frequently. Yes, thank you for fixing this. This is awesome. Fix an issue where some crowd control abilities could cause stars to get stuck in the water. RIP! Champion points increase, didn't they say they wouldn't? They're not increasing it, they're not. Okay, no. No CP. Successfully heavy attacking a target that is blocking will now provide half the resources, rather than none. Okay, this is nice, okay? This means if your heavy attack would restore 2200 normally, and the target blocks, it will restore 1k. That's cool. That is really nice. That is nice. All pets will now inherit your bonuses and derived stats. This means your critical hit chance, critical hit multipliers, champion points, and other amplifiers or healing will be applied to any pet you summon. That's like the biggest freaking buff I have seen in a while for pets. Holy shit. They keep buffing pets every freaking patch. Jesus Christ. That's gonna be OP. I mean... This was aimed at making the stat scaling system easier to understand in the long run. Yes, thank you. Good. Should be similar as to how it's provided. This is gonna be fucking insane, to be honest, man. Whew. Enchants on one-handed weapons will now be half the potency of those placed on two-handed weapons. So basically, one-handed weapons will only have half the efficiency. This means an enchant that would normally have a 4-second cooldown and deal 4000 damage on a two-handed weapon will deal 2000 damage but still have a 4-second cooldown. So it's basically the efficiency cut in half. The cooldown is still the same but it's cut in half. Change, they're preparing for Necromancer. You could be right, who knows. Buffs and debuffs. Fix an issue where major and minor evasion were affecting skills they should not have been. Oh, what? Force pulls got reduced by evasion? Okay, interesting. Uppercut as well? What the fuck? How? Why? That's the wrath of Rubble, man. You never know, you know? Unless you test it. Abilities that provide major buffs that are not associated with healing or damage will now apply to a maximum of 12 targets. Cross Cloak. Okay, 12. That's nice. Molten. Rapid. Warhorn. Okay, okay, cool. Man, the pets, boy. Fuck. Spike dot. Fixed. Okay. Updated. Whatever. Fix. Okay, no changes on Dragonite, Nightblades. Source. They said they will not change a lot of class stuff. Storm Calling, Boundless Storm. Reduce the cost of this ability and its monsters by 34%. Oh, let me remove the holder, the chat blocker thingy. Poof. Okay, that makes sense because the speed buff is a lot shorter. That's cool. Implosion. Rename this passive to Amplitude. This passive is no longer a reverse execute mechanic and increases your damage against targets by 1% for every 10% health they currently have. Okay, so if a dude has max health, you do 10% damage, more. If it goes lower, it reduces it. Okay. That's interesting. The minimum bonus this passive can provide is 1%. Okay. I like it. I hate RNG implosion, you know? Some Zork runs around. You're behind him, you get the tick, dead. Poof. So I like this. It's a new mechanic. It's not RNG anymore. And it's cool. So like when you have a Zork, enemy has full health, you will deal a fuck ton of more damage. Sure, it can be seen as a nerf, but nobody fucking likes Implosion. It was retarded, okay? If he had 30k health, Implosion would deal like 6k damage. It's fucking dumb. This is nice. Overload, whatever. No fixes. Templar. Okay. Increase the damage dealt by this morph by 10%. Solar Belch. Okay, that's cool, that's cool. This ability now grants an infinite Empower bonus during the entire duration instead of firing a single Empower bonus each tick. Okay, this is very nice. The Solar Barrage is definitely gonna go into every rotation now. This will do nice AoE damage, and the Empower buff is really fucking... It's good, it's good. I like it. That's what I'm talking about, you know? Don't make 20 changes at once. Make 1-2 changes, see how it goes, you know? Then progress. If you're changing too many variables, it's gonna fuck up everything. It's nice. Warden. Fix an issue. Fix an issue. Okay, sure. Man, the bear is gonna hit like a truck with the pet changes now. Heavy weapons reduce the bleed applied from the X version by 12%. Okay, sure. Increase the damage bonus from the sword version to 6%. Nice. Dual wield, also bleed reduction and sword increase. Nice. Most of those changes actually make sense, huh? You just see that they have a new team. And maybe the class reps help a little bit, okay? Well, not a new team, but Gilliam is doing work here, definitely. Fix an issue. Remove the require. Okay, this is huge. Remove the requirement of having a destruction staff ability slotted to gain the effect of this passive. Now you simply need to equip the destruction staff type of the buff you want to gain the bonus. Okay, this is nice. This is actually nice. This is nice. Shock clench, whatever. Ah, bow. Ah, okay, I missed that one. Fixed an issue where the stun applied from this ability and its morphs was not able to be broken until after the knockback had completed. Yeah, this is cool. Okay, this is a huge, nice fix. Very nice, very nice. Soul Trap, Vampire, Werewolf, fixed fix. Okay, yeah, this needed a fix. It triggered enchants too much. Like the Bleeds triggered enchants or something like that. Inner Fire. The synergy granted from this ability and its morphs now have a minimum range of 12 meters to activate instead of 18. Yeah, this was so dumb. 12 meters still kind of a lot. I like Rejoice, as you no longer need to sprint back and forth from varying ranges like an Olympian to activate the bonuses. Destro. Yeah, I read that one. I saw that one. That's a huge, that's huge. So you don't need like, you only need to have the weapon equipped and not that skill anymore. That's kind of sexy. Such order, the resource written from failing to consume this area will now only return a portion of the resources rather than all of them. Yeah, okay. Because you can get more back than you actually costed it. So, something weird like that. Then rapid maneuvers. This ability and its morphs will no longer provide immunity to snares and immobilize. Oi, okay. This morph will no longer remove current snares or immobilize and will instead grant effective as a bonus that reduces the damage taken from behind. From behind by 15%. Okay, that's a weird change. After the changes to Mage Expedition update, we want to make sure all abilities that provide the buff are given the same pass. Yet, rapid maneuvers was left untouched. We wanted to spend more time fleshing out a new identity for this ability, while still retaining the unique group play it enabled. Since the removal of snares is such a powerful tool, we removed that function from this skill since it was allowing a large group to ignore incorporating those type of abilities in their builds. Yeah, they still need to rehaul the snare system. It's too dumb because you can have a crazy ass speed buff and then one snare hits you and you're fucking done. That's just dumb.
I died from my dot. Who's strong?
Oh, Yuri, 18 with the host. You have Hockey, 905 with the host, and you have Fuchu with a 10 months resub. Thank you very much. It's probably when you try to run away, you get less damage from the back. Thank you, Fuchu. Much appreciated. Come on, guys, spam some hype. Very nice. Very nice. The race changes, we already have seen those, okay? I will not go over them. Exclamation mark race change. It's all there. Check it out. All there. We don't need to go over them again. Unless they didn't change anything, right, guys? Now... double check the Destro change. Remove the requirement of having a destruction staff ability slotted to gain the effect from this, but now you simply need to equip the destruction staff type of the buff you want to gain the bonus it provides. Yeah, what's with that? Ah, you mean shock clench? Ah, fix an issue where the re-effect ordination of this ability, shock clench explosion, was not able to critically strike. This ability will now properly scale with your spell critical rating and inherit your critical hit damage modifiers. Okay, I see. Okay, cool. Do we have other stuff? Wait, did I... Okay, some changes. Fix. Flanking strategist. You now gain 400 weapon against the target when attacking from the side or back. Oh, side and back. Interesting. Was healing increasing? Plague Slinger. Now correct display the radius of the... now fires 5 projectiles instead of 4. Now fires after 1 second delay instead of 1.5 seconds. Okay, that's pretty cool. The Sentinel redesigned the functionality of the Dwemer Spider. The pet will no longer attempt to follow the target that is trying to heal. The pet can no longer be targeted. Okay. The pet will now last the full duration and offer the proper amount of healing. Okay. Fix an issue where the damage over time from this set could be blocked and dodged. Okay, not bad. Ooh, you get more AP ticks now again? Damn. And that's more or less it, huh? Most of the changes are pretty cool. I really like the changes. Again, I have rather less changes than a fuck ton, you know? But the changes are actually good instead of just dog shit. So you're actually gonna have a balanced, a more balanced game sooner instead of just scrapping over all the crap all the time. Yeah, the plague slinger buff I think is pretty nice. Where is it? Because 1.5 seconds was always kind of like a little bit a long ass time, in my opinion. So this is cool, and it shoots more now. So it's kind of a big buff actually. Yeah, we will check out the UI stuff and so on later. Let me quickly. More Shiko data. Do you have a link to the data mining? Check trial changes. What would I do without you guys? God bless. Fuck, I skipped them. Some rocks are no longer accessible outside the main gate of Hel Ra. Yukida clones can no longer be attacked and do not last as long when summoned. Must be interrupted. Yeah, okay, knockbacks and staggers applied by the possessed no longer push targets through rocks. Yeah. What's with that? Yeah, okay. Not bad.